All right, folks. Um, there are a lot of missing people in 2016. Now, mind you, this is how the government is hiding how screwed up things are in America. They're lying to everybody about everyone. It's not just missing and murdered Indigenous women. It says murdered and missing Indigenous women as of 2016. That's pretty old, huh? As of 2016, the National Crime Information Center has reported 5,712 cases of missing American Indian and Alaska Native women and girls. Strikingly, the U.S. Department of Justice Missing Persons Database has only reported 116 cases. 116. We got a major issue with the authorities not being held accountable. They're not held accountable to their actions nor their negligence, and this is a major part of that. The genocide of Native Americans in this country is still going on. It still continues. And part of that is government officials looking the other way, going out of their way to destroy evidence. Now, what's 5,712 minus 116? Well, that's how many people that the Department of Justice Missing Persons Database has mysteriously lost the information to. It's even worse for the homeless. And that's not just for missing people statistics. This also goes for jail statistics. This goes for prison statistics. This goes for murder statistics. When you look at the number of crimes the United States is willing to admit that people tried to turn in, and then you look at the real numbers, we're talking about a few hundred compared to several thousand, if not tens of thousands. When you're talking about the homeless, you're not talking about 5,712 cases here. We're talking about over 30,000 people in 10 years. 30,000. 30,000. We got to do something. We really do. We got to sell this narrative, don't we? But these people are missing. Their families miss them. They love them. I go on here and I'm surprised at MMIW. Matter of fact, I'm downright ashamed. I was turned on to a couple of MMIW places that are supposed to help find murdered Indigenous women, and I get on there, and I can't find any of the missing people. I can't find any of the posts about missing people or information about the people who are missing. It's generalized information on them and a couple of advertisements where they need money, and they do. They absolutely do. We got to get drones. You know what drones are, right? Go down to your local Wally World. They got a pretty decent drone there for $260. They've also got another drone with a camera that's a lot cheaper. It's about $50. Either one will work. The bigger one has a longer range, longer time. We need those. We need those sent out to every reservation. That's not a joke. These people need help finding their own people. And you know what? If you can't show up, the least you can do is try to get them a drone. Send it to them. Send them a care package. Send them 2 or 3 drones if you can. Pick your local reservation, whatever one is closest to you, because this is happening nationwide. When I look at these MMIW sites, they're trying to do the right thing. They're trying to get the word out there about the statistics, about how many people are missing. But the fact there's 5 or 6 of them already that I've looked into, and they're all saying the same things. They're just being generalized. They're just trying to get that funding. They're just being generalized. What more can they do with Literally thousands of people who are missing. Thousands. Frida Nose's gun disappeared on her way from Washington State to Hardin, Montana on October 18th of 2016. She is still missing. She is still missing. Now, I'm not going to tell you the names of these sites, especially since I said I'm ashamed of them. Here's the thing, all these sites, all of the information that they've got on there, they could easily make, mind you, one of them, I went through, I got to the website, I clicked through 11 different links on the website to different parts of the website, still did not find a single missing person. It's all information on what you can do, where you can donate, a couple of, information basically. But the thing is that those websites are not user friendly and all of them have the same information. We need, I click on the murdered Indigenous women database. I click on that again. No missing people. It's so frustrating. People tell me, hey, there's this person's missing or that person's missing. And I say, hey, how can I find that person? They say, well, they're missing from this place or they're missing from that place. Or this site right here is supposed to have a link on where she's gone. But I go there and there's no links. These people have families that love them. They're trying to find their loved ones. Please help them. But these databases, I mean, yes, they need funding, but we don't need the front page to be all about funding, followed by every link after that, pretty much trying to get donations. No, you can put that all at the top, please. At the very front of your pages, could you please tell us who is missing? Tell us who is missing so we know who to look for. This is the problem with my situation. This is the problem with a lot of other people's situation. You're generalizing, and we need the information. If you're going to help these people out, you need to help them out individually in every single one of these cases. I get that you can't help every single one of these cases, but generalizing that people are missing is not finding the individuals who are missing. I'm not against these people trying to get money. I understand this stuff costs money, and it's fine to put a link there and the little PayPal thing, and here's how you can donate by credit card and all that kind of stuff. But, and you can put that on the very front page. You really can, but you don't need to take a full front page for that. You don't need to take 3 or 4 links beyond that front page full of that. Please help yourselves by getting the information out there on individuals instead of generalizing we need money, instead of generalizing that there are thousands of people missing. I have gone to all of these sites. They all say the same things, but where are the missing people? You'd think that if it says missing and murdered Indigenous women database, that it would show you who's missing. You'd think that it would refresh it so that whoever's missing most recently is at the very top of it. You also got the cold case situation. Put a little cold case one up there so that people can see somebody who's missing a while. You don't have to make it just new missing people, because there are people who are still missing long term, like Frida Nose's gun. Please. I mean, this is a very serious situation. It really is. Now, obviously, I don't just post about missing and murdered Native American women. I don't just post about missing and murdered Indigenous women. It doesn't matter what color you are. If you're missing, I'll help you find them. I'll do my best to get the word out as best I can, as quickly as I can. I'll do it on my Facebook. I'll do it on my YouTube. I'm pretty well hated by a lot of people, which means that The people who hate me like to keep tabs on me and like to keep their eye on me. If you send me the information about missing people, those people will see it. They will share it. They might try to insinuate that I had something to do with your missing people. But the fact is, they'll still share it. They will still share it. Using my notoriety for something decent, huh? Also, if you guys have any links to an actual database where we can grab this stuff and where we can give this information out to the people who need it, please, please do. Please do. We need that. I need that. The other people who are trying to be helpful need that. I mean, it's only so much we can do when we can't find what you're sending us to. When you say, hey, my cousin is missing, go to this site, or my sister is missing, go to this site, it's got all the information. I went to the site. I navigated the hell out of it the best that I. Your sister's not on there. Your cousin's not on there. I'm sorry. I'll continue looking, but I got to stop the video. I'm overwhelmed.